Hey guys, beautiful day out here today, and we're bringing you a quick little, I guess you could say, review video of a Superchips Flashpaq, this device right here. So I purchased this about a year ago for my truck, and I've been running it religiously since then, and I just want to go over and kind of review it now. I actually meant to do like an install video with this and just got busy and then literally put it off for a year. So we're going to talk about how this thing helps that, and what it does, and if it's worth buying. So basically, when you get your device, it just comes like this. You're going to order it specific for your vehicle. There are other options for these. There's ones with full displays that show gauges and everything like that. And this is a little bit cheaper. I think this was around $250, opposed to those are like $500-600, I believe. So if you're just looking for a little performance upgrade, helps with fuel economy, stuff like that, better gearing, or shift points and stuff like that, that's what this is good for. You can also do a little monitoring on this, which is nice. Basically, when I got this in the box, it just came with this, and there was another wire that plugs in down below right here, and then that can be plugged in your computer. So you can actually take the data this collects from your vehicle and upload it on the computer if you're into like drag racing or whatever, performance wise. And also they do come out with updates. I actually never have tried to update this yet, but I'm probably going to try to do it now, just see if there's any new updates that come out for this device for my vehicle that'll help improve my vehicle even more. So that's also an option too, so you can register it on Superchips website. So coming into the vehicle, I'll show you where this thing plugs in. So basically, this plugs in right down under here into this port you can see right here. Same port that your mechanic would plug his diagnostic code reader into or anything like that. Basically, you just plug it in and you download your tunes, check diagnostics, and then you can take it back out. So it's not a permanent thing that stays in. Now, something cool about this that I really like is Superchips backs up powertrain for like 2 years, I believe, something like that. Don't quote me, but look it up yourself. It has a safety mode, so when you first plug it in for the first time ever, it's gonna remember your truck's stock setting. The first time I tried to download a tune into this thing, I screwed it up, and basically my truck wouldn't turn on. So all you do is you plug it back in, it just goes right back in default mode. It reinstalls your original tunes and specs, and then your truck's fine. So it has a very good fail-safe. It's not going to screw your vehicle up. So you want to do this with your vehicle off when you first start it. Since it's already been used before and I have tunes installed, it's just going to come up with the normal screen. If it's your first time, it's going to come up and have you pick exactly what your vehicle is, because they will have some options. So you're going to pick your year, your model, your make, your engine, etc. And then it's going to go into the mode where it's going to a big loading screen is going to come up, and it's going to download all your original specs that were in here. I'll kind of go through what it has. So obviously it has the tune options. It has scanning for engine codes, diagnostic, anything like that. It'll tell you what's wrong with your vehicle if you get a code pop up. And then it has info, which is basically, it's just for the device. So vehicle info and device info. So you can find your VIN and everything like that. So if you go in a scan, you can read and clear codes. You can check your battery voltage, gauges, and basically you can pick gauges to have on this, and stuff like that. So you can actually like have it plugged in as you're driving and running diagnostics. So you can have this thing basically plugged in while you're driving and monitoring things that you might not be able to see on your gauges itself, like trans temp. You can actually, it'll show you MPG, it'll show you, basically there's a ton of options. So I got this thing held up here with one of my crap. You're just going to select the tune option. And what it's going to ask you to do is it's going to give you steps. So take your key, put it in the ignition, just turn it to on. Vehicle tunes. So here are the tunes that this thing comes with. So basically you have a 93, a 91, an 87 performance octane. You have a tow and a mileage save. It's your stock information. So if you want to sell your vehicle or you want to stop using this for any reason, you can always go back to the way your vehicle came before you even plug this in. So I currently have the 87 octane tune installed. I'm going to put this back to stock now, just to show you how to do it. So you're going to select it, install a stock file, hit yes, establishing connection with your vehicle. Now, don't freak out, but your gauges are gonna go freaking crazy. And you're just gonna watch this, and it's gonna tell you your progress base. Finishing up, gauges are still looking really weird. It's telling me it's not a bus, no kidding. And now it's gonna reset the vehicle to the factory settings, right? Follow the instructions. Hit OK. Turn ignition on. Now it's telling me this, return quick options to stock. So it's asking me, are you good with returning this to your stock settings? I'm gonna click yes. After you install the tune, it's also gonna clear any engine codes that installing the tune creates. And we are back in stock mode. Start it up just to make sure it's working correctly, and you're good to go with whatever tune you have installed. Now we want to go to see gauges and monitoring our vehicle. So you can go to gauges. You can select up to 8 things to monitor. Engine miscellaneous, we got engine coolant temp, RPMs, we'll select that, intake air temp, throttle position, time and distance, vehicle speed, time, engine start, all the options that you want to see, the PID groups, hit start. So now you can see my RPMs, it'll show speed if I start moving. I'm at 79% fuel. So you can keep this on and keep this running if you're at the drag strip or just want to watch it on your day-to-day, that's fine. It's just going to have to stay plugged in, and you might want to find a better use for the wire if you want to keep it more permanently. Now, as for this device and the performance portion of it and how I like it, I would say tune-wise, I use the 87 on a daily basis because, I mean, I drive kind of aggressively. I find that the best one because it gives you a little extra power, a little firmer shift point, stuff like that. Really gets you going off the start, but it also doesn't kill your gas mileage at all. Like, I can get an easy probably like almost 20 cruising on the highway, usually around 17 around town. I also have bigger, wider, heavier tires on this thing and a little bit of a lift, which affects fuel mileage. So I would definitely say that is probably the best tune. There is a fuel save, but you got to drive like a grandma to really have that help you. I haven't done a lot of towing with it, so I can't really say much about that, but I've heard good things about it. And then I haven't messed around with those octane tunes yet, so eventually I want to get myself down to the track and do some pull. Now, something I want to show you too, I'm putting it back into the 87 octane tune, and you can customize options when you do that. Set like tire size and stuff like that. You can set a rev limiter, speed limiter, gear ratio. So the MDS, that's like where the Ram drops down to like a 4-cylinder on the highway. The eco mode, you can actually shut that off. A lot of people do that if they have a really loud exhaust because it kind of like makes a glug 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 noise. So basically you can set all this stuff up. See, I have mine in, I got 33s, so I'm all set. And then it'll download the tune with that in it. I do like also is, I mean, it takes like probably not even a minute to install these tunes, so it's pretty quick. So if you want to like tow or something and change it to that, it doesn't take much. So something I forgot to mention is you can dialogue like as you're driving. All you got to do is basically just hit the OK button. You see how it turns green. So it's recording what your vehicle's doing at this point. And when you plug it in the computer, you can like upload that stuff. All right, guys, I hope you enjoyed this video, and I hope it helped you if you were on the edge about buying one of these devices. But highly recommend it. It's not gonna break the bank like some of the more expensive ones can, but it definitely makes a change to your vehicle. Hope this helped you out, and check out this thing and like and subscribe our videos, and stay tuned for a lot more videos like these. Thanks, guys.